In this episode, we talk about tattoos, a beehive, and the hokey pokey. Not the dance, though. Hey guys, welcome back to Around the World, the series that brings culture to you. I'm your host Triston, and today we're heading to New Zealand. Located in Oceania, New Zealand is an island country home to around 5 million people. Its name comes from Zeeland, which is a province in the Netherlands. New Zealand is part of a monarchy headed by the Queen of England, but is led locally by a Prime Minister. English is the official language, along with Maori and sign language. The local currency is the New Zealand dollar. Do it! The traditional Hangi greeting involves gently pressing your nose and forehead together with another person, while grabbing hands or placing your hand on the other's shoulder. It's a strong gesture of unity and respect, and you just may come across it while meeting the locals. It's a Maori custom to take off your shoes before entering a verenui, or meeting house. This has now become a general practice, so be sure to take off your shoes before entering someone's home when visiting the locals. In Maori culture, taboo is anything that is considered sacred, special, or not ordinary. People, places, events, things, and anything related to the body can have taboo status. Noa is the opposite of taboo, and it's everything else considered ordinary or everyday things. While taboo items can formally be given Noa status, the Maori believe it's important to keep taboo and Noa items separate.
Don't.
Throwing up a peace sign or signing the number 2 can be considered offensive depending on how you do it. While most locals may realize you're not aware of what you're doing, it's best to stay on the safe side. Tamoko means tattoo art in Maori. The tattoo itself can represent family ties or social status. The Maori believe that the head is the most sacred part of the body, and because of this, the face is the most popular place to get tattoos, which can partially or fully cover the face. While at first glance this may be a unique look, you'll have nothing to fear and should always be respectful of those with the tattoos.
Oh yeah!
Auckland is the largest city in New Zealand and was once the capital. It's also known as the City of Sails because of the number of sailboats in the area. It's on the North Island, and it sits on top of a collection of dormant volcanoes, with over 50 in the area. The largest Polynesian population in the world lives in Auckland. Some cool spots include Eden Park, New Zealand's largest sports stadium and home of the well-known All Blacks rugby team, and also the Sky Tower, the tallest freestanding structure in the southern hemisphere at nearly 1,100 feet. Also on the North Island is Rotorua, which was discovered around 600 years ago in the 1400s. It's named after one of its many lakes in the area, and it has one of the strongest ties to Maori culture, as 1/3 of Rotorua's population is Maori, the highest proportion of such compared to other New Zealand cities. A cool spot is the Whakarewarewa Maori village, where you can experience traditional games, art, and cuisine with the local tribe. Wellington is the capital and has the second largest population in New Zealand. It's also on the North Island and is the political center and considered to be the cultural center of the country. Also, it's the windiest city in the world, with average wind speeds of 17 miles per hour. Some cool spots are the Beehive, where the Prime Minister and Cabinet offices are located, and Cuba Street, a consistently busy and popular street that's also historically and culturally recognized. Christchurch is located on the South Island and has the third largest population in New Zealand. It was established in the 1800s and today has one of the stronger ties to English influence and customs compared to other New Zealand cities. A cool spot is the Willowbank Wildlife Reserve, which is one of the best places to get up close and personal with the national bird, the kiwi. New Zealand's cuisine is mainly based off of traditional Maori and British cuisines. It also has influences from Mediterranean countries and other areas that border the Pacific Ocean. Some popular dishes include the Southland cheese roll and hangi. Hangi is actually a traditional cooking method versus a specific dish, but it involves your choice of meat or fish with vegetables that are wrapped in leaves or aluminum foil and slow cooked in an underground pit oven for a few hours. A typical Southland cheese roll is a mixture of onions, Worcester sauce, onion soup mix, and cheese which is melted, then spread on a slice of bread. The bread is then rolled onto itself, toasted, and topped with a spread of melted butter. For dessert, you can try pavlova, or hokey pokey. Hokey pokey is vanilla ice cream with pieces of honeycomb toffee. The phrase hokey pokey specifically is a Kiwi term for honeycomb. Pavlova is a meringue-based treat which is whipped egg whites mixed with sugar. It has a crusty outer shell and is usually topped with fruits and whipped cream. Matariki occurs every June and it celebrates the Mari New Year. Matariki is Mari for the constellation of stars known as Pleiades. Whenever it was in view, it signaled the new year. Traditionally, this was a time for families to remember their ancestors and the past while celebrating the present. Today, many festivals and celebrations occur that involve cultural performances and fireworks. The haka is a ceremonial dance and chant that involves strong facial expressions, movements, and stomping. Traditionally used as a war cry, the haka has evolved into different forms that can be used in certain situations, such as sporting events, weddings, to honor significant achievements, or to show respect to someone. While it is a strong display of Maori culture, anyone can do a haka, as long as you do so with respect and seriousness to what it means.
Hello. Tēnā koe. Tēnā koe. What is your name? Ko wai tō ingoa. Ko wai tō ingoa. My name is James. Ko James toku ingoa. Ko James toku ingoa. Yes. I. No. Kaori. Kaori. Thank you. Kia ora. Kia ora.
Well, that's all for this episode. I hope you had fun learning a little bit about New Zealand. I'll see you next time on Around the World.